Hi everyone, welcome to this Fabricville new video and to the last tutorial of 2024. To stay true to tradition, today we're making an outfit for the holiday season. It will be this McCall's M7910 jumpsuit pattern. This pattern allows you to choose between 3 options for the top and bottom. I will be making this asymmetric top with a flare bottom. I'm using this two-way stretch velvet. I will also need stretch lining for the top, matching thread, pattern, scissors, chalk, and pins. To start, I cut the pattern pieces out of the fabric, following the grain line. Then, I transfer the pattern markings onto the fabric with chalk. I do a stay stitch between the side markings on the front pieces. For this, I sew with very long stitches without backstitching. Since it's a beaded fabric, I need to carefully remove any beads that are in the stitching path. I also cut out the front pieces in lining and do the same stay stitching. Next, I place the front and back top pieces right sides together and pin the sides, top and bottom. The front is longer than the back. To match them up, I slightly pull the stay stitch thread which gather the fabric at the bust. I spread the gathers evenly, I finish pinning and I stitch. To join stretch fabric pieces, I use a tight zigzag stitch to preserve the fabric's elasticity. Then I press the seams open using an iron. I place a cotton fabric between the iron and the velvet to protect it. I assemble the front with the lining in the same way. And I press the shoulder seams allowance of the lining inward. I turn the bodice right side out and insert it into the lining, which is wrong side out. The two pieces are now right sides together. I pin the top edges together, matching up the side seams. I pin the shoulder seams allowance of the lining still folded. Then I sew along the neckline edges. Now I pin the velvet shoulder seams right sides together and I stitch. So now we have the velvet shoulder seams joined and the lining shoulder seams open. Now I press the seam allowances toward the lining and top stitch, catching both the lining and the seam allowances 2 mm from the stitching line. Then I press the neckline edge. And I hand sew the shoulder opening closed. Moving on to the pants, I align the front and back legs and pin the inner leg seams. Stitch. I trim the seam allowances to 7 mm. And I top stitch both layers together with a wide zigzag stitch. Then I press the seam flat towards the back. Once both legs are ready, I place them right sides together. I pin the crotch, matching the seams. Then I stitch, trim the seam allowances and serge. Now I pin the side seams, stitch, trim the seam allowances, serge, and press toward the back. Next, I fold the hem of the pants and press. I fold the hem inward, pin it, and stitch. Finally, I assemble the top and bottom of the jumpsuit. I turn the bodice inside out, pass the pants through the bodice, so the pants and bodice are right sides together. I pin, matching the center and side seams. I stitch, trim the seam allowances, serge, and press the seam allowances downward. And there you have it. Our evening jumpsuit is ready. Feel free to share your homemade party outfits with us. I'll see you soon and I wish you a very merry holiday season.